I don't know, because some churches, like, they want you to look like a paper bag. And I'm not doing it. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's Ashley here. If it's your first time here, go ahead and subscribe. And if you're returning, welcome back. We're going to be doing a mukbang, obviously. Now, I don't know if my people like mukbangs or not, but if you don't, then unfortunately, I will see you next time. But given the topics that we're going to be discussing, I feel like you might want to stay. Hold on, let me fix this camera. We have Tasty Crab. So Tasty Crab is a seafood spot where I live. They have like a bunch of seafood spots now that have been popping up. And hey, you're over there though. And then I also have some wings and I have some additional corn. So here's some garlic corn. Let me get closer. My wings. Okay, and so it's Halloween, and I'm gonna be chilling in the house because it's storming now. Nasia and I tried to go let her jump at the trampoline park, just something different to do, and to no luck. So we're gonna be in the house. We're gonna be talking, eating. I love to eat, y'all, so I figured a mukbang would be perfect for me, and I've lined the couch with like blankets. So Kanye West, hold on, wait, let me get a bite because I haven't eaten today. I worked out though. I never had their wings. I think this place is Asian owned. The food is amazing. Flats or the other stuff. I love flats. Typically when I go out to eat and stuff, I don't smack and all that. I think it's disgusting, but for people that enjoy this, there you go. And I'm in the comfort of my home, so I feel like I can snack. Okay. So Kanye released a new album. It's a gospel album, and it is called Jesus is King. Now, some of my favorites on this album are Selah. Is it Selah?
God is king, we the soldiers. When I scream at the chauffeur, I ain't mean, I'm just focused. I ain't mean, I'm just focused.
Now, if you heard in the lyric, he said, I'm not mean, I'm just focused. This is extra spicy with all mixed. So it's lemon pepper, garlic, something, 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 girl, okay? So in the lyric, Kanye said, I'm not mean, I'm just focused. And I think that that speaks to me because I know a lot of people have a lot of misconceptions about Geminis, which is cool. At this point, I'm done explaining myself to people. You know what I'm saying? And my mom was telling me, shout out to you, Mom, that one of Kanye's old employees, maybe like a chauffeur or something, I could totally be wrong, but she was telling me like they were saying how mean he was and this and that. So for me, if I were to relate this to myself, I could understand that. And I know it's messed up to say, and I know like it's not right and things like that, but I can honestly say when I'm in my zone and I'm focused on something, I do kind of get very snippy. So I understood that. I don't feel like a Gemini is necessarily a perfectionist at all, but I think when it comes down to things that we're passionate about, it's like we put our blinders on and we really can't focus on anything else. So yeah, I like that song. I like the message. Let me know down below if you like any songs on his album, or if you listen to it, or whatever your feelings are about it. Hopefully after this video I can change your mind. I know my mom downloaded it. She likes it. Moving right along. There's another song on the album called God Is. And that song, I had to listen to it a couple of times because I wanted to be sure that what I was hearing was what I was actually hearing. And like, hold on, I'm gonna play it for you. But I'm gonna tell you, the lyrics said something like, basically he was, don't quote me, but he was talking about his shoes, right? The Yeezys. Now, we all know that the Yeezys cost a lot of money. We get that, like. So for me, when I purchased my first Yeezys, like, that came along with feelings of guilt, all this stuff, right? Because I had never spent that type of money on myself like that. But I really wanted the shoes. They're dope shoes. So the lyric said something like, something about the IRS wanting half his earnings and something. That's why he charged the price.
Okay, correction. The song is called On God. So read the lyrics here and you tell me what you think. The shoes are the 350s.
But if you have the album, go ahead and turn on to God Is. Listen to it. You may have heard it, but I was like, okay. I mean, it just made me think, like, he's being real. And it really made me think, like, wow, we really are paying this man bills. Like, and some of us had to, you don't know what people got going on in order to get these shoes and stuff. We're supporting these people. Like, when you think about it, that's why it's so important to, like, for me to stay in tune with what people have going on. Because if they doing something crazy that doesn't represent what I stand for or whatever, why would I support you? So, needless to say, when he came out with the whole Trump thing, yeah, I canceled him. He was canceled to me. But I do understand the struggles of mental health issues and stuff like that. So I always kind of have a soft spot for Kanye. Kanye has been through a lot, honestly. And of course he's very fortunate and blessed and all that good stuff, but there's a lot of darkness over there. The album caught me at a time when I was going through it, you guys, and I didn't come on here and talk to y'all about it because I like to keep the energy clear, clean, and get through what I need to get through, you know, and then bring it to y'all so we can talk about it. But I was having some bad days and mentally, and so, you know, I had to pull away from everything and refocus my energy and all that good stuff. So I said, why not download the album? It's a gospel album. Everybody's saying it's lit, so I'm gonna listen to it. So that's what I did, and I was really pleased. It made me have a better day. It made me appreciate his candidness. You know, being canceled, then turning gospel. Like, my boyfriend was telling me, like, look at this, Kanye's gospel, all this stuff. I never watched, like, all those little things on Shade Room, his Sunday church service. I really didn't watch them. Because I'm the type of person, when I'm done with you, I'm done with you. So I wasn't really interested, but I'm so glad that I gave this album a listen, for real, for real. It was so good. It's just like, it's probably not something I could listen to every single day, unless I listen to like a couple songs in the morning. I'm going to show you which one I will listen to every morning if I needed inspiration. Hold on. Girl, I'm so hungry. I hope y'all eating with me, because y'all just watching me eat, then you probably like, girl. Ah! Mad or not. Alright, check this out. I'm gonna wipe my phone down with alcohol when I'm done. This song I love. Okay. I don't know. It just puts me in a real good mood. For real. Now, let's talk about his and Kim's relationship. Even though I don't like to talk about people's relationships. I swear I don't. But they are televising it. So, I've already seen some clips about Kanye telling Kim what she can and can't wear. Which, if you know me, if you know me, you know I'm not falling for none of that. You're not my daddy. I'm gonna wear what I want to wear, and that's on period. What's up, baby girl? Hey, mommy.
I'm finished.
You finished?
Yes.
Wash your hair. Go wash your hands.
Like fold down the food?
Yeah. Do you know how?
Yeah.
Alright. Do that. I need to get more comfortable because my back. Ooh. Yeah, so when it comes to him telling Kim what she can and can't wear, you know, he is on a newfound journey with God. She said, from the clip I saw, she was like, that don't mean I'm on that journey. Yeah. I think her word choice was poor. Kim is a whole Libra, honey. And if you know anything about Libra, they gonna say what they want to say. I do think, being that they are married, she is going to have to tweak some things, like, or she's gonna have to know when and where she can wear certain things. Now, my mom said she had got booed or something like that, or she had a tank top on at church or something. Like, stuff like that to me is so unacceptable. The whole come as you are thing is just like a setup to me, but that's just me. It's like, I'm not gonna come as I am, because if I come as I am, I'm coming up there naked, straight up. I'm pretty sure God wouldn't appreciate that. Yeah, yeah, that's not gonna work, because Kim is a public figure and she's very sexy. So my whole thing is, and the thing everybody else was saying was that you wanted her to be your little doll baby. You wanted to dress her. Now you done found Jesus, which is amazing. But Kanye, that's going to be a gradual process for Kim. Because for real, for Kim to change her image means everything has to change. Like, everybody. Because Kim started, like, this whole... She started a lot of stuff. She got a lot of people dressing the way they dress. Because it's like, she's in her, what, late 30s? And she dresses however she wants, and a lot of women wanted to do that. So it took for a public figure to set an example, and she influences a lot of people. So it would have to be a gradual process for her to change that. If anyone were to leave, it would probably be Kanye. Like, suppose Kanye just decides to like start a church, and then Kim becomes the first lady. She's not gonna be able to continue to do nude shoots. So I don't know. Y'all let me know. I don't know how that's gonna work, but for me, marriage is different than just dating. So you kind of do want to be a little bit more. You want to bend, okay? You do want to bend, but you don't want to lose your self-identity. You don't want to change yourself completely, but I don't know. It's different strokes for different folks, because I already know some people are going to be like, no, she need to cover up. I think she can do it in a sexy way, but it's going to have to, I don't know, it's going to be tough with her. But Kanye love that woman, so that's his dream girl. He said it. So he may work with her. I don't know. Maybe they can create like a sexy line to where we are still covered up, but you can still see our curves. I don't know, because some churches, like, they want you to look like a paper bag. And I'm not doing it. Don't forget, God blessed me with these curves. So that's up to y'all. This feels good. I haven't even touched my tea. Girl. Aside from all of that, I think that was really it. I'm gonna always love Kanye West. Number one, because I respect his craft. The man can make music. He can make people feel good. And another thing is, we condemn people too quickly. We all make mistakes. That's what God is. That's what God is. That's what God is. It's a lot of good songs on here, honestly. Like, Closed on Sunday talks about, like, how Chick-fil-A is closed on Sunday, how we need to get off of these devices, how we need to, you know, get back in tune with our families, our loved ones, and you know what I mean? It's there's some very, very good messages on the album. Some people said they felt like it was too much of Kanye rapping. I mean, Kanye's a rapper, so I don't know, like, but choir sounded good too. And Kanye was singing a little bit. Horribly, but you know, you could tell that the message of God's word was like going through his body. You could just tell, and you could hear it, and it's like, I'm not finna be overly critical of a gospel album. That's just me. Y'all do what y'all want to do, but I feel like it was good. And also, like I was saying, you know, thank God that my God is a forgiving God, because, you know, and thank God that he knows our heart, because a lot of us have things that we won't move on from. We have things that we won't forgive people for. Now, for me, some things are just unforgivable, period. take that up with God. But sometimes we need people to fall down to kind of show us and humble us and make us realize, like, ain't nobody perfect out here. We all chasing that what? Almighty dollar. And trying to live our lives right at the same time. So, there's a lot of people down here playing God. Girl, we already know what's going to happen with them. But for me, like, I can honestly say Kanye is no longer canceled in my eyes. I don't know what that man goes through on a day-to-day. You know, the loss of his mother really took a toll on him. I feel like he's forever changed because of that. And, you know, I'll be honest with you. I don't know who Kanye hangs out with. But I know, like, that's gotta suck. All your rapper friends don't want nothing to do with you. All you have is your wife, which I don't know. Seems like she would be pretty annoying, but I don't know. It's a different lifestyle. It's a different lifestyle than a lot of us are accustomed to. So it's a little more easy to just sit back and, you know, judge and say what we would have done and could have done, this and that. But y'all don't know what that's like for those people in that industry. Music industry is very close to, I think, demonic activity, to be honest. Depending on how far you go with it. There's always going to be a sacrifice, right? But the main point of the video was for me to come through and eat this seafood and let y'all know that I love Kanye West. Like, I will always love him as an artist. I don't know him, so anything else would be absurd. But as an artist, I respect him. I love him. I don't know if I'll be purchasing any more Yeezys. But it just depends. I don't know. Y'all, to be real with you, on a day-to-day, it's so many things that I will say, like, oh, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that. Like, F this person, F that person. Like, life has a funny way of, like, showing you how to put your foot in your mouth, so to speak. Honestly, and if you're exuding like a ton of that into the universe, you're gonna get it back. I mean, so that's just things that we have to take on amongst ourselves and, you know, prioritize our emotions and our feelings. And I know I may be talking in circles, but I think that whoever needs the message that I gave will receive it. God has always been my number one. And I'm just so grateful for, like, the good days, the bad days, all of it. Because it's all a lesson. If you can really truly take a lesson from your bad days, shall I say bad days, God puts people in your path for a reason. You know, and I'm going to tell y'all a real short story. And I can't get too specific or anything like that, but I'll leave y'all with this message. While I was having a series of really bad days, so I thought, and I was in a very deep, dark depression, I ran across someone from my past and, you know, catching up with her and everything that she's been through, and her husband just up and left. She has 4 kids. So now this woman went from being a married woman to a single mother. And, you know, it was a coward move. But she went from, you know, living in a home, a structured home, to living in a shelter, to eating with her kids on the street. And it just really made me, it like knocked me on my ass. It made me just be like, wow. Like, get yourself together, Ashley. Like, there's a lot of things going on with people in this world, and the fact that they have a smile on their face You know what I mean? It's just amazing. So I'll leave you with that. You could take it and do whatever you want with it, and there's a lot of details I left out, but you get the gist of it. Excuse me. And so with that said, thank you so much for watching this mukbang. I hope you guys will take a chance to listen to Kanye's album. If you're having a bad time, definitely take a listen to it. There's some things on there that will definitely give you some joy, some faith, some hope. And if you guys need anything of me, you can always find me on Instagram. I will leave my email, my Instagram, all that good stuff down in the description box below. I also started adding my Cash App because one of my lovely subscribers asked me for it, and she said she loves to support her favorite content creator. So thank you for that, girl. And sprinkle to you. Now, with that, y'all have a wonderful day. It's Halloween, so be safe out there. And if I reach you after Halloween, then I hope you had a great time and a happy weekend, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much. Make sure you're subscribed, you like this video if you enjoyed it, and you have your post notifications turned on so that you never miss any content from me, you guys. I can't wait to see you guys in my next video. Until then, bye.
The rain is real.